What is good, fam? We back with another video, and this is gonna be a different video. It's not a tutorial, it's not a cook up. Today I'm about to be showing you guys how content creation killed my creativity, or at least came really close to it. In order for you guys to even understand, I have to go back, and I mean way back. Ever since I was in diapers, I've been intrigued by music. My mom can tell me countless stories of me banging on drums or playing with toy pianos and just being involved with music some way, shape, or form. Now add to the fact that my uncle is DiBiase, a legendary producer, and it's almost inevitable for me to incorporate music in my everyday life. When I was 12 years old, I made my first ever beat with my uncle at my grandma's house, same place that he would make beats and everything, and that's where the beats woke up. At the time, I kind of knew how to play the keyboard a little bit because, again, my uncle gave me a keyboard that he wasn't using, and I learned how to play things like Pink Panther, Mission Impossible, real basic melodies and stuff like that.
Wow, do it again. How do you learn this?
But going back to when I made my first beat, I made that joint, and the video is actually on YouTube of that first beat. Please do not listen to my voice. It was a lot higher pitched than it is today.
Let's see. Play them chords real quick. Came out like this. So tell the people how old you are, man.
I'm just 12 years old.
But yeah, ever since I made that first beat, I fell in love. I really felt like I had some kind of superpower and was able to create a feeling or emotion just by putting together some sounds. Now, I know I'm oversimplifying it, but I was a kid back then and I had training wheels on. My uncle was helping me out and he was making drum pattern for me, and I would get the melody or I would chop around with the sample or whatever, and he just made it real easy for me, and that's why I really just fell in love with the art. After I made that first beat, I started making beats on my cell phone. I had an Android phone and I had an app on my phone called Caustic. This was a app that you can create music on, and it had a bunch of different synths on it, and I couldn't really sample, but I ended up finding a way to sample on there, and it just went on from there. I had the phone, eventually got a computer, got Ableton, upgraded that computer, got a newer version of Ableton, and you guys should know the rest of the story. I want to say like 4 or 5, maybe 6 years ago, I started this YouTube channel, and I really didn't know what I wanted from it. I really didn't know what to do. I just knew that I wanted to have a channel to post my music, post my ideas, just post and you know, be creative and have people to witness my creativity and vibe with me and, you know, just have a good time. And over the years, you guys have seen me grow and develop and literally mature. Like, I'm 24 years old now, and you can go back to that video that I told you about of me making a beat at 12 years old. So that's a 12-year difference that you guys can almost witness with some gaps here and there, but you guys can really see the change that I made as an individual throughout the decade, you know? But let me bring it back to today. I've been posting on YouTube for multiple years now, and I'm starting to feel like it shot me in the foot. Now, I'm not saying that YouTube is evil. I'm not saying that content creation is evil. I'm not even saying that algorithms are evil. I think the thing is that I let content creation be the main thing I focus on. When content creation isn't my passion, content creation isn't what I fell in love with, content creation isn't what fueled this fire, music is. And by me prioritizing content rather than music, I started getting burnt out. I started feeling less creative. I started feeling like, oh, I had to make a beat for this kind of video. I had to make a vibe for this kind of tutorial. I had to make something for this kind of cook up, you know? I already did that last week. Let me try this, let me do this. And that's good, you know, it's a challenge, but after a while, it's just like, what am I doing? I really feel like I did it to myself though, because, I mean, look at the name of this website, YouTube. It's about you, it's about your channel, it's about whatever you want to make it about, you know? And for some strange reason, I decided to make it about tutorials or make it about entertainment or make it about things that I just wasn't 100% passionate about. Now, I don't want to sound ungrateful because I've met some wonderful people here on this site through this channel, people that support me, people that's been supporting me for years, people that's been supporting me for not that long, but really vibe with me, people that talk to me and check up on me. And I mean, go back to that video I told you about where I explained how I got burnt out, and the comments that you guys left were really heartwarming, you feel me? It just feels real good to see that I got people that's really supporting me, people that really F with the things I'm doing, you know? And it really sucks because I can tell that you guys want to see more. I can tell that you guys want to witness more. So with all that being said, point of this video is not to bash on content creation. It's not to say, oh, I hate the algorithm because it doesn't push my stuff out. Point of this video is to let you guys, my core audience, my supporters, you feel me, my day ones, even cats that just came along yesterday, last week, last month. Point of this video is to let you guys know that there's about to be a lot of changes to me as an individual, not just the channel. So I want to start incorporating a lot more videos like this where I'm just chopping it up with you guys and coming to you guys raw, uncut. I also want to start going out more and having experiences and sharing those experiences with you. For example, last week I went to Scenario and really wasn't, you know, expecting to have a good time because they were going to be playing like electronic EDM music. And look at me. Do I look like I listen to EDM? I don't. For those that couldn't guess, I don't really listen to EDM, but when I went there, I kind of went with an open mind and just wanted to see what was out there in the world. Once I walked through the doors, I saw a guy doing a DJ set with cassette tapes, and I ain't never saw that before. I was mind blown. I've been to Scenario before. I actually performed at Low End Theory when I was a little jit, but that was just like a nice reminder, and I feel like I needed to see that because when I saw him doing his set on his cassette tapes and flipping through the box of cassettes, and he had his marker, he was marking spots on the tape, I'm like, bro, like this is hard. Like I ain't never saw this before. And even though he was playing electronic music, I don't know what it's called, like bass and dub or something, or dub bass or dubstep, something. I don't know those genres, so don't come for me if you guys listen to that and I'm saying the wrong stuff. But when he was doing those transitions, like I was like, damn, like how did he do that? He doing this on a cassette tape with some tape recorders or tape players. He doing this with some Walkmans. And I'm just like, dog, like I need to get out more. I need to start experiencing stuff, you know? I need to start living. A lot of you guys helped me realize that living life and having experiences is one way to fuel that creativity, is one way to fuel the motivation for music, or the motivation for you to have a theme for music, or that can inspire you to have a certain story in your music life. That's what I've been missing out on. So I don't want to say the same things I said in the last video, because you guys already know your boy's been cooped up in for the past few months, cooking up, trying to make samples, trying to make beats, trying to make videos, trying to make Patreon content, trying to make Instagram videos, trying to make YouTube shorts, trying to spread across multiple platforms, and it just was not about the music. So like I said, there's about to be a lot of changes. So for one, we're about to be doing a lot more talking videos and give you guys my opinion, because I'm actually kind of philosophical and I can get real deep on some stuff, but I just choose not to. I choose to keep it in because I'm low key. Like the name is really true. Like it holds a lot of weight. I don't follow trends. I don't buy the newest shoes. I don't care about having the coolest car. I want stuff that I like, you feel me? So let me run down some things that I'm going to be doing differently that I feel like will really help me thrive as an artist and a content creator. I'm going to be switching around my tiers and just try to find a way to set it up to where I can do what I want to do and you guys can also benefit from it. I'm going to start posting a lot more tutorials to Patreon because I feel like that's a good way for me to monetize my skills that I've learned over the years, instead of just giving them out for free for people to comment on them, and you know, they might not agree or they might disagree, and it's like, dog, I don't care what you think. Like, this is what I do. If you like it, you like it. If not, so be it. But yeah, like I want Patreon to be that place for my hardcore supporters, for my hardcore fans or followers, or I don't know what the hell you want to call it. I'm calling y'all fam, you feel me? That's the fam. I plan on doing a lot more talking head videos like this where I just come at you guys raw, uncut, edited of course, because you know I stutter. But yeah, I just want to talk to you guys more and just spill the beans and talk about different experiences I've had, and you know, just like I just did with you guys right now about Scenario last week. I'm about to go again tonight, and if I see something crazy, I'm definitely about to tell you guys about it. I'm still going to be doing tutorials on YouTube, but not as much. Over on Patreon is where I'm going to be doing most of my tutorials now, because I feel like that's a good way for me to monetize my skills that I've learned over the years. I'm going to be doing tutorials like music theory tutorials or beat lessons. I also want to incorporate something that I've never done before, that being one-on-one consultations. So if you want me to critique your beat, or if you want to learn about something, or if you want to figure out some music theory or how to find something, anything. It'll be a full hour with me, and you can ask me anything, you can show me anything, we could chop it up. And yeah, I feel like that's a really good way for me to communicate with some of you guys in a more intimate, personalized way. I also want to let you guys know that I'm going to be doing collaboration packages. So think about how rappers do features, you know, for some amount of money. I'm going to be doing features as well, but I want it to be a collab. I want it to be to where we're really pitching ideas back and forth, and I'm updating you guys on the process. You know, I really want to make it easy. You just share some ideas with me, maybe share some samples, maybe a drum loop, maybe a melodic loop, and I use my skills and my expertise to build on that, and we really work together to create a piece of art, you feel me, that you can have to show to your audience. But with this package, I also want to include a cassette tape. It might be a higher quality cassette tape that I record on my tape deck, or I might invest in a new tape deck to get some good quality. I also want to incorporate some kind of Polaroid pictures to capture the moment in the moment, you feel me? Like Polaroid pictures are literal snapshots of the light that was happening in that moment, you feel me? Like it's like analog gear, you feel me? It's just something about it is different. Same with the tape, you know, like I'm burning the music onto this tape, I'm putting it onto this tape, I'm not just downloading it or something, or I'm not really being so digitalized with it. It's actually on the tape. Like you gotta take care of this joint. But yeah, I wanna do this collab pack. You know, we'll do 2 beats together. I'll put both those beats on a cassette tape with a personalized message, and just leave the rest of the space blank for you to fill that space in. And I also want to incorporate Polaroid pictures because I actually want to capture the moment while the music is being created. In this package, I also want to incorporate some kind of limited merch, because you guys know I don't really do merch like that. Maybe a beanie, because your boy's always rocking beanies. Maybe a hoodie, because your boy's always rocking some kind of hoodie or sweatshirt. Maybe even just a t-shirt and some stickers, you feel me? I'm still thinking about it, but you know, it's no point in me holding it to myself. I might as well tell you guys about it, because you might be able to give me some ideas for the package, you feel me? I don't know when I'm gonna release that or announce it officially, but you can expect it pretty soon, like within the next week. Another thing I want to do is start posting a lot more on my Instagram. So giving little story times, you know, like why I name a beat a certain kind of way, or what caused me to be inspired to make this beat. Little things like that are the things I want to share on my Instagram and my YouTube shorts, you feel me? Like I feel like if I take these steps, that's gonna help me stay creative, stay motivated, to keep that drive and hunger that's needed to fuel my creativity, to fuel my music, to fuel my passion, my love, my life, you feel me? So yeah, man, I don't want to ramble too long. I've been recording for 20 minutes now, and it's probably gonna get chopped up because I'll be making mistakes. But yeah, man, that's where we at right now. I don't want to hold you guys too much longer. Make sure to drop a like on this video, and make sure to comment, because you guys went out on that last video and I was actually shook. I got like 2,000 views with 200 likes, and that's like really high engagement for me. So let's see if we can do it again. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Peace.